I'll eat. I eat too much for what, I take it, I don't eat what I'm required to eat. I eat for pleasure often.
Sure.
Been getting better at that because I got one of the best vitamin stacks in the world. I'm taking organ pills in the morning now. It's great.
I told Kelvin this. If one person comes at me with one more thing that's meant to aid my health, I'm going to punch him in the dick.
Okay, well, let me explain to you why. This is how a lot of people feel like you, but I'm going to give you my side. There's never been, the only thing that's good about the era that we're in now is that like a Stanford doctor, like Dr. Huberman, a Stanford professor who's
I wonder why you like Dr. Huberman.
Because he gets... Dr. Huberman, if you don't know...
Are you a fan of his research at Stanford University into the neuroscience field?
I'm a fan of the fact
Wait, Leo. You read his dissertation in undergrad.
Nope.
Is that it? You didn't read the dissertation?
No.
Did you read his PhD thesis?
No, I didn't.
Leo, tell me.
I read a Rolling Stone article that said that he just gets a boatload of fucking pussy, dude. That's what I read. And I said, holy, this motherfucker was juggling 5 chicks. That was what it was about. It's like he told me he had Christmas with his mom, and the other one is like, he was fucking me that Christmas. It was like, dude, this guy's the man. Dude, he was doing it at like 45 years old, too.
Yeah.
Like, I have a lot to look forward to. If you stay jacked and grow a nice beard, dude, you can be Dr. Huberman. No, but like, what I was trying to say, being a little serious, but yes, he's the man. Like, I fully look up to Dr. Huberman more than... I'm going to read every book he's ever had. Like everything. You're right. It's too intellectual.
Maybe you'll put them in your cart on Amazon, but then another guy will come along who's outed as getting a lot of pussy, and you'll move on to him.
I pray that Dr. Huberman just has a huge midlife crisis and he just leans into getting pussy and starts talking about getting pussy.
He's a pickup coach.
Yeah, he just becomes a pickup coach. He's like, hey, listen, getting a PhD doesn't hurt. All right? If you get a PhD... Women love calling you doctor when you're hitting it from behind.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
The thing is, he would probably make a lot. I mean, he would definitely make a lot of money. Yeah. I'm not sure how sustainable that would be because Joe Rogan and those guys might shun him if it became like a pussy juice salesman all of a sudden.
Yeah. Or maybe not. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, no, they probably shun him. But the thing is the only good thing about our era that we're in right now is that we do have access to information that's like crazy. Like he has the most... the most recent studies out there that Stanford is doing, the best peer-reviewed studies, the long-term studies. He gives great information on his podcast. So some of the stuff it's also crazy data. It's just like a lot of the information about like what's good for you has been around for a long time. And just people just don't do it. And most people are just like nutrient deficient. So it's really, I'm not saying like do anything crazy. I just think like I do think beef organ pills and a multivitamin that has a good absorption rate. That has like it's not shitty multivitamin, like not a shitty multivitamin, a good one. Yeah. That's important. That's okay.
I'm just saying this. I drove out to 29 Palms with cameraman Kelvin this weekend to film a Patreon video. Danny Mullen Patreon exclusive, no big deal. Mm-hmm. And somewhere around the windmills on the way home, the windmills right at the mouth of Palm Springs. Yeah. He's just like, Danny, I heard there's this new theory that different kind of clothing has different kind of frequencies. And if you're wearing nylon or rayon, it's a negative frequency that affects your happiness. I'm already curling my fist up into a ball. And then I say, go on, finish the sentence, because I notice he's starting to see me get intense. And he says, well, I guess you're supposed to wear cotton, everything, real Egyptian cotton, because it has the most positive frequency. At 80 miles per hour, I leaned across the Tesla center console and I whacked him in the dick. Because I can't take anymore.
That one's okay. Yeah,
I cannot take any more of this shit, Leo.
I get the clothes one's tough. I mean, I have been buying, when I buy new underwear, I do go at least 95% cotton now.
Because you've heard this fucking theory?
It just makes a little sense. But polyester doesn't feel as good on the balls and it's not as airy. So I do. And girls have told me this. Like girls say that their vaginas are way healthier if they stick to cotton underwear. I've heard this from numerous fucking whores. You know what I mean? So it's legit.
Yeah. It's not that you would be concerned about that because you never touch their vaginas. But you just get blown.
Very rarely.
And it seems like your interest really lies in old rich men.
I did seem to like kind of outline that today, but it's not true.
It's true.
It's old rich women.
Leo,
No, it's not.
I already switched my water over to the sparklets.
I saw that. You get so wait, you got what did you get? You get tell the fans. You have it's glass bottle sparklets?
Yeah.
So you have glass 5-gallon. That's dangerous.
Well, I am jacked.
So you're picking that thing up. All right, and then it's spring water.
Atlas. I can lift up the weight of the world, baby. I pick it up and I dump it into smaller containers and I drink them throughout the week. Nice. I got that on. All my vegetables and fruits are organic now.
Nice.
And I just am eating red meat.
It's good.
Like a primitive man from 3000 BC with a spear chasing a buffalo.
And coffee. Because Danny, the things we got to worry about.
But I will not do the cotton underwear.
Okay, you should. You should. Trust me on that one. On the ball sack, you want to have kids, right? One day, maybe? Maybe?
I don't know, man. No, it depends on what your mom thinks.
She can't get pregnant anymore. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if she's been through
your youngest sister thinks.
She's close to 70, though, so I presume she can't get... She's 69 years old. Great age.
There are always miracles.
Oh, my sisters? Wait, excuse me?
Yeah.
You want to inseminate one of my sisters?
Well, I got to talk to her about it.
You want to salmonate, Doug? Hey, shout out, Nasty.
Yeah.
You want to salmonate one of my sisters, Doug?
I do. And I'm going to, if your father's okay with it, because your sister lives at home.
I think my father would probably like you, just for the convo.
I am going to move into her room in your dad's house.
Oh.
And I'm basically going to replace you as a son.
That would kind of piss me off. Like, I come over and you're just making everybody laugh all the time, and you're just like, everyone loves you.
Like in Dumb and Dumber?
Yeah.
And she said, "Do you love me?" And he said, "No, but that's a really nice ski mask."
And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? He's never laughed at jokes like this. What the fuck is this, dude?
And then Leo's dad's like, "Hey, Danny, you want to go out front and play catch?"
I'm like,
throw
wait,
the
what?
ball?"
Dad, I was like, you haven't played catch with me since fucking 1998. You serious?
And then I secretly, for the last 5 years, have been taking batting lessons.
Oh, you're good now?
And he tossed me one, and I just knock it all the way over into Santa Monica. Over the mountain, Leo.
Over the mountain, dude?
Yep.
Dude, that would be interesting. I've looked,
and then I give him the grandchildren that he desperately wants.
I've seen.
I'm going to give your dad the grandchildren that he desperately wants.
What does Julio actually want? I don't know that he cares that much about it. I think my mom wants the grandkids.
Well, I'm going to give it to Lucy.
What does Julio want? I think he just wants like everyone in the fam to like be as successful as him, which is it's going to take a little longer for me. No, not really. He knows I'm doing all right. He likes the artistry.
Well, your sister is going to level up with this dude.
What the you piece?
Yeah.
Danny's son will be called New Leo, and it'll
You'd have
go to the majors.
It'll be like new Coke.
You know what? You really fuck it up
what
if
your
you
dad
circumcise
wants.
him, though. If you circumcise Julio's fucking grandkid, he's gonna be pissed.
Going to circumcise the grandkid, and I'm going to
Don't you
nail the
dare.
foreskin to your sister's bedroom door.
That's disgusting.
Nail it there. It's going to look like a little butterfly.
disgusting.
It's going to look like a little moth.
Disgusting.
And then Cigar Guy will smoke it.
Yeah, he will. Cigar guy will show up.
I miss cigar guy.
And then I am going to, after I'm dating and have children with one of your sisters, I'm going to impregnate the other one.
Dude, what? You're gonna pull the number one most Latino move of all. That's like such
Is
a
that
Latino.
a move?
I think so. It was in a book that I read.
That's a terrible move.
Reign of Gold. It was about a Latino family, famous book. But it was I didn't read it like for fun. I had to read it in school. But the guy, this was like a normal thing. Like he was like he marries the daughter and then he like fucks the other one and gets her pregnant. They both have his kids. And it's like whatever.
It's crazy that from a Darwinian standpoint, that is a great success.
Yes.
Good for you. Your DNA will live on through the ages. But from a moral perspective, like the amount of pain you cause Latina sister number one is life-ending. Like her life is over.
I've seen, that's the thing about cheating. I mean, I've been an avid cheater my whole life, but I've seen
Congratulations, man.
It's been terrible for my mental health, I think. I just can't control myself. It's like my dad once said, there's only so many titties you can slap away. There's only so many. Eventually, they're going to overtake you.
Yeah.
But no, you got to be more in control. I mean, I saw you. You were really you controlled yourself massively. There was when the two girls, you were dating a chick, and when the two girls came up to you and offered you a double blowjob at a comedy show, you denied them.
Yeah.
And that would have been tough for me.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can only say what I think right now, but in my mind, if I still want to hook up with random chicks in the future, I have to be single.
Yeah.
And I can't date a girl unless I'm ready to give up random vagina.
Right now, you're not, huh?
Probably not right now.
34, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got. I mean, that's a great age if you're in good shape and you're you got your wits about you. You know what I mean? Like it seems
You
like
got
it's
your
a
wits
great,
about you?
Yeah.
Like I'm 84, starting to get foggy in the head.
You're not getting dude. Trust
Joe
me,
Biden over here in the seat.
Danny boy. I've been around my buddies from high school, and a lot of them are getting foggy nowadays. They've been hitting the weed pen for fucking 25 years. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like since they were in fucking elementary school, and they got to write things down before they go to the market and stuff. It's like. Dude, you should see the competition out there. It's not that great.
It's not, dude. It's getting worse and worse.
The
dude.
competition is not getting good.
It's getting worse, and this should be encouragement for all of you guys listening. It's
Yeah.
just so many kids. Just there. Case in point.
Yeah.
We have Drop Dead Jed.
Yes.
Ascending the staircase.
Yeah.
He's dressed immaculately. He's got a pink motif going on. He
Oh
actually
my
looks
God.
good. It's always tough. He brought an underling and a Bass Pro Shop hat.
man,
Very
dude, what's
predictable. Very predictable.
Did we meet before?
Wes, what's up, dude? Well, how's it going, man? So, Wes, we were just talking about. No, Wes, take a seat because we were just talking about the lack of competition in the dating pool.
Yeah, exactly. How old are you, Wes?
Talk into a microphone if you don't
the
mind,
mic,
Wes.
into the
That
mic.
usually works better on podcasts.
Right
Wes,
into
take
it.
your shoes. Actually, I guess it doesn't matter about the
At
shoes
this point,
anymore.
it's over,
It
yeah.
doesn't matter. Leave them on. Leave them on. It doesn't matter. Wes, okay, that's not a Bass Pro Shop hat.
Yeah.
That is a company that can get sued out of existence at any moment.
Facts.
Only smoke fuego, huh?
Let me see. Is it a
funny.
fish?
It's a bass.
Wait, talk. Are you?
Into the mic. Into
So
the mic.
we were talking about the dating pool. With Wes, right?
Yeah, correct.
Wes doesn't know how a microphone works.
That's already not good.
Yeah,
dude.
well, I only record music sometimes, so
How is the? How,
Oh, he's a part-time music producer. I just don't get the hat. It's still got the bass on it.
yeah, it's a lawsuit for sure.
Shouldn't the bass have a joint in his mouth?
Something like that, right?
It shouldn't just be
Or
the
a
bass.
cock. He should have a cock in his mouth.
Talk
Okay.
into the front of the microphone.
He should have a cock in
yeah.
his mouth.
Yeah,
cock in
but,
his
but then that's gay. Because then it's like only smoke fuego. Does that mean only smoke dick?
What's
Yeah.
acceptable nowadays?
Well, I sold him this hat.
Oh, that's even
Did you
worse.
really?
You paid for that?
No,
course, yeah.
he paid for it.
How much did it cost?
give him $20.
All right, at least it wasn't a high dollar transaction.
No.
Yeah.
Wes, I want you right now to give me your thoughts on the 2024 election. You get 1 minute.
Shit.
We're trying to gauge how dateable you are.
Into the mic. Into the mic.
Okay, 2024 election.
Yeah.
I did have a weird dream last night. I'll tell you, 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
Hunter Biden served me a plate of shrimp that was still alive, and I got really mad at him. I was like, you know what? I tried to fight him in my dream. I tried to check him, and I just like punched him in the face, and I got like, he was gonna call his manager and shit, and then he's like, I showed a phone. I was like, dude, I'm gonna show you all these videos of fucking.
Hunter Biden's
all
got
the
Burisma money. He doesn't need any manager.
Oh yeah, no, it's just a weird dream I had. So you're talking about election stuff. I mean,
Okay. Yeah.
it's tough for me.
Yeah. Okay. So that gave me how you answer. This is a very free form exercise. Here.
Yeah.
You don't need to give me a perfect answer, quote unquote, or even answer the question directly.
Okay.
Wes, what do you do for work? And I'm not talking about your side hustles, your hobbies. How do you pay the rent?
Produce beats, yeah, mostly. Make music. Sell my salami on the street corner sometimes.
Selling his salami.
I'm trying to cut through the horse shit.
Right.
The response is like, sell my salami on the street corner sometimes, which is actually a pleasant alliteration.
Tell me that's not bad.
I kind of like it. I kind of like it. By the way, we don't know who Wes is. He just came here with Drop Dead Jed. We have no idea who he is. He has an injury, clearly. When did you fall?
Wait, we're not done.
yeah.
We're not
Yeah,
done.
no, continue, sorry.
What do you do to make money? To pay your rent?
Mainly, yeah, produce music. So
Really?
How much money do you make a month producing music?
that's a tough one. Under $1,000 a month.
Okay.
What is your rent?
But practically free.
That's great.
$500.
$500. That's
Around
great.
there.
So you make exactly your rent or a hair shy of your rent off producing music?
Yeah, but there's other shit I can't really discuss here.
What do you mean?
If this is
He
live.
sells drugs, Leo.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
clearly
it's live.
does. Listen, it is like don't say
is a lot of
don't
things
tell
I could
anybody.
not
Don't
say.
incriminate yourself.
Exactly.
But
Sales.
did a thug beat you up for
No,
some kind
I
of?
wish I could say that.
He's
yeah.
got a ringworm, Leo.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
what that
much.
is. He's got a ringworm.
Let me guess. Did you fall off a scooter? Because it happened to me.
Pretty
I
close.
Did. I
Two
did.
wheels.
Into the microphone, Wes.
Yeah, 2 wheels, motocross.
Motocross.
Send a jump, and I just
He does motocross.
off.
So how old are you, Wesley?
25.
25. You're young.
Right.
I was a fucking complete shithead at 25.
Love it.
But you really are the best exhibit that could have possibly walked up the stairs during my rant on the undateability of men these days.
Oh shit!
We're just saying that
I'm getting hit.
Listen, no, it's just like, listen, you're at a party. Me and Danny are there, and it's just maybe like 2 chicks.
Even Austin's there.
Austin, me and Danny.
Yeah.
Couple
Even Drop
chicks.
Dead. You know, Drop Dead's
Drop
there.
Dead's there too.
Oh yeah.
And there's a couple chicks there, buddy. You're only getting our sloppy seconds, buddy.
Yeah.
All right. The only way that they're gonna sleep with you is after they sleep with us.
Unless they're on drugs or they're drunk.
And they probably won't do that because after Leo and I get through with them,
Oh yeah.
they're going to want to get wifeyed up.
Yeah, they're gonna be in ecstasy, just like, oh my god.
Wait, but they're not gonna like your cheese.
Okay, well that is
After they get done with me, correction,
it is a
they're going to want to get wifeyed up.
it's blasphemy. There's no cheese. It's one of those
I'm
things
just
like
kidding,
it's
Leo.
like it's like an urban myth.
Like getting mayo, for instance.
Yeah, there we go. Sure. Why'd you bring that up?
I'm just kidding.
You love that idea.
At least that's not permanent.
Fans want him. Fans were trying to pay him. They didn't even give you a good rate to like make. Why do you have a shark with a fucking golf ball?
This is.
Oh, wait, we're
this
not
is-
done.
This
Wes?
is,
Yeah,
this
we're not
Wes-
done with
What
Wes.
do you got for me?
I don't mean to insult you.
Undateability.
Right now, your current age, absolutely.
But it's okay. You got a lot of
Why
time.
is that?
Got a lot of time.
Why is
I don't
what?
think so.
Let me see your. Take off your hat.
Oh, dude, you gonna judge me?
Just do it. Just do it.
I'm just kidding.
All right. So your hairline's good.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not receding that much, right?
No, not
Not at
much at all.
all.
You're
Alright,
good
good.
then. Good. You got some good hair.
He look like
He looks like Fed.
he looks like if Fed had a
Fed
brother from
brother.
Alabama.
You know how many
Yeah.
times I've gotten that? It's crazy.
What? How
Whoa.
many?
What? That people think I'm a cop.
Oh, they think you're a cop.
Like a Fed. I
There's a
think it's
guy
Fed.
who lives in this bedroom named Fed.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
who
That's
looks
it.
like he looks like and is a more refined version of you.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
How are you doing with the ladies, man?
I mean, shoot. I'm just trying to. It's a hard one, honestly.
He's trying to float his noggin.
Yeah. Fuck. I can't even think about that right
What?
now.
What do you mean? You just don't? When's the last time you buried your beak?
Whoa. It's probably like.
Into the microphone,
Into the
Wesley.
I would say months.
Wesley,
Probably like.
I know you got to save your arms for your shift at the dish pit at Olive Garden later today. But please hold the microphone up to your face. Put the headphones on so you can sense when the mic is drifting from your mouth.
Got you.
Have you ever taken it? Have you ever thought about taking a dishwasher job? Your income would probably double.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have before actually. So,
Okay.
well, I was in high school, so that's
You're not too good for the old dishwasher job.
Of course not.
Your
No.
father, how did your father feel about you?
Oh, he loves me.
Really?
What do you mean by how does he feel?
Well, listen, what does he when he goes, what you doing out there in LA, son? What do you tell him?
You probably wouldn't be the most proud, but
Okay. Sure.
as long as I'm making some sort of cash.
As long as you're surviving out there.
Exactly.
My dad and Leo's dad. Well, Leo's dad's still not proud, but they
Not
were
yet.
definitely not
Not
proud
yet.
when we were 25.
Tell me why.
Nah, dude.
What's that?
Why is that?
Well,
Because we were fucking assholes too with minimum wage jobs.
just pieces of shit,
We were just-
scumbags.
yeah, living in a house with 9 guys.
There's your brother.
There's your brother.
25 years old. I was selling appliances.
Shadow that guy.
I was selling appliances at the Great Indoors, hanging out with Armenians.
Oh, no.
Doing prank phone calls. Making just barely a little over minimum wage. That was
Right.
what I was doing at your age. So
Wes, question number 2. How much time do you spend on, this is not question number 2. This is probably question number 8 by now.
Okay.
How much time do you spend on TikTok each day?
I don't have the app.
How much time do you spend on Instagram each day?
That's a fucking horrible one for me. Maybe 3 hours
Wow.
throughout the entire day. Yeah.
So,
TikTok brain for
Leo,
sure.
you better shut the fuck up because Leo is like, oh, fuck. I'm
I spent
at
like
least
5
45 minutes
hours.
above that.
I make money on Instagram. It's all good.
That's a different
Nah, I
story.
gotta get off that goddamn app, dude. I gotta
Fries
get
your
off.
brain,
I
dude.
do have
It's super
bad,
bad.
dude. Phone addiction makes me depressed, dude.
Yeah, it's not good. So 3 hours, and you said 5
I said
hours?
5 because it's like Instagram for me is like my Tinder. Like it's the best dating app.
All right. Well,
That's true.
I worry about your dating habits because it sounds like the last girl you were with took your entire net worth and drove toward Mexico?
Oh no, that wasn't the last girl. That was like a couple years ago. But nowadays, since then, you know what? I'm a professional meat beater now, and I'm enjoying my life.
Okay, then why do you need 5 hours of Instagram?
Well, he beats off to Instagram,
Yeah,
right?
bro.
What else are you gonna get?
It'd be more healthy. Andrew Huberman might disagree with this.
True.
Get on Pornhub.
I'm already on there.
Oh no! See, this is the perfect example of where the Generation Z. You guys are Generation Z, right?
No,
think
I'm,
so. What-
I'm,
what's
I'm
the cutoff for
Generation
that?
U. What
Millennial.
what year were you born?
It doesn't matter. These
I'm a
guys
millennial.
are
I'm a
Z
millennial.
millennials, whatever. But this is what I'm talking about. This is what we are talking about. You guys need to level up before you fucking turn 30.
Yeah.
And everybody listening, this is the competition.
Fuck.
So don't get psyched out.
Yeah, I mean, Drop Dead Jed's 6'5". What are you?
He's got a
advantage.
huge cock.
And he's got a huge cock, so
6'5", yeah.
Fucking bullshit.
My
If
shit's
it's-
bigger than his.
if
But
it's a
anyways, that doesn't
why
matter.
would you say that?
It's not saying much. It's probably twice as big as mine,
Yeah.
to be honest.
That thing is fucked up, dude.
Yo,
I forgot that we saw it.
I have 3 months to level up.
What do you mean?
You're 29?
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
shit.
chilling.
Nah, you're all right. You could be a late bloomer.
Listen,
As long as
these are so correctable, these problems. You weren't born with a brain parasite. You didn't get the shit beaten out of you by your stepfather. Girl, you are electively spending all of this time on Instagram.
Well, not all of it. That's like only like sometimes.